Alright, let's dive in. I stopped at a hill here on my way to a couple of quests. To see Tomcat, he apparently can help us with combat training, and finally finding our Mutt, our dog. I've postponed those quests like for probably 4 days. Finally got to them. It's just that the game has so much, so much around you. You don't know what. That's kind of interesting effect. Look at that. It's as if... Wow, what the hell is this effect? That's trippy. It looks like you're walking through water. Some kind of like water shader. For some reason is applied or something. Very bizarre effect. Interesting. Is it everywhere? Oh, it's... Maybe it's the material at fault here. Interesting, and I haven't seen anywhere else this thing. Only on rocks covered in moss. Huh. Alright, where am I? Some kind of clearance. There's supposed to be some kind of pathway up there. I suppose he's on the other side of this canyon. There's someone. Bandits again, maybe? Romani people. Nomad's camp. Master Tomcat. Oh, it's him.
Hail!
I heard there's a cumin camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
Aye. What do you want from them? They are good people.
I just need to talk to them.
Better to talk to the Voivode.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon.
There's a line to this guy.
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat.
Hi, Reeser.
I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend.
I'm good. Just started. Today.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of
He's an
sheer
altruist.
kindness.
Look at that.
I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
We can start right away.
All right? Follow
So I
me
guess
to
the first
arena.
lesson is free of charge. But if you want to follow up, it's probably gonna cost me some coin.
To tickle the Voivode. It seems like Aranka was telling the truth.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. If you're going to attack, commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right,
Natural
then
combo.
left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
Ah, I see. That's a
See?
cool one.
That's the way.
It's called natural
Again.
because you don't have to swing your sword in a different direction, change your stance. It just goes. It's a natural combo. Makes sense. 1, 2,
Beautiful.
3. Don't touch the. Basically, don't touch the
Aye, you've got the hang of it.
axis
Let's
of
try
your attack.
something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right,
Upright
and
left.
when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
All right? Ah!
No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from.
Ah!
Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction.
What do you mean? Attack from up, then right and left.
See? That's the way. Again. You mixed up the directions. Again. Come on, keep going. Beautiful.
Attacking the correct zones and blocking are considered more advanced combat techniques. Yeah, I know this one. When you attack in the direction your opponent's weapon is, the chance of him performing perfect blocks significantly increases. The stronger your opponent, the higher the chance of him blocking your attack. If an opponent deflects your attack and continues with a riposte, you can deflect it with your own perfect block. Alternating attacks and counterattacks will form the core of sword fighting. The most effective way to fight is to chain attacks into longer sequences and combos. For attacks to chain properly, they must be performed in a quick succession. Make sure to attack again as soon as your strikes lands. Where on your opponent your strikes land is important. For example, a blow to the head is much more effective than a blow to the arm. Different types of armor have different resistances to different sorts of weapon types. Makes sense. But you can't really know all of the armor types during the combat. You can kind of see what's on your enemy, but to remember all the different types, it must be difficult. Okay.
That's that then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all. Meisterhau. Also known as the Master Strike.
Oh.
How about someone else?
I'm sure I'm not the only swordsman around who could teach you something.
How could I
We have to
prove
win him in a
myself
duel?
to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight. Because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Ha! I've barely taught you anything and you're already getting cocky. But very well. At least I'll demonstrate the difference between us.
Ah!
Go fuck
shit.
yourself!
You're no match for me!
Cut the bullshit and fight! Ah! Fucking hell!
So, do you think I have what it takes?
That was easy.
All right. You
But I
deserve
already
to be
leveled
taught
it.
the
I have
Master Strike.
a couple of
Here's
perks.
a training sword, so we won't get hurt.
I have a couple of
Let's
perks.
get to it.
The pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right. Surprised? Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block.
So counter
But
their
this time,
attack.
you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your
Mirror their
opponent
direction.
at the right time and
Not
from the
mirror
right
them, but
angle.
basically
I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. Excellent.
got it.
All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike
Got it.
works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again. That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. Beautiful. Try it again.
So does this work with hunting sword or
Excellent.
only with the
That's
longsword?
enough. Here's
I
a
wonder.
few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the
true.
most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent
that's
with
cool.
a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of
I gotta
blocking.
test it out in the field.
Understand?
I think I understand.
Good. That's all I can teach you. Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the Master Strike in combat.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Tomcat.
Can only be performed with a sword or in combination with a shield, so we can use it on any sword. Let's see. By attacking into the zone where your opponent's sword is, you increase his chance of executing a perfect block. Attacking from the opposite side risks a Master Strike from him.
Will you teach me another swordsmanship trick?
Certainly. But you better not talk about it like that. I mean, between you and me you can. But the Grand Masters make a big show about calling it swordsmanship technique.
I understand. So technique, eh?
Aye. These days, people put their faith into all kinds of shite. And as far as dueling is concerned, it's currently fashionable to give everything German names.
German?
Aye, it's all Mittelhau, Kurzhau, and who knows what else. Who can make heads or tails of it? I simply know how to fight, how to win, and don't give a rat's ass about German.
Excellent. That sounds good. Let's get started.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something.
Shield deflect, knee strike, hammer, unarmed technique, sword technique.
It occurred to me that a thrust with a sword to the leg of that poor lug you're fighting is pretty simple, but bloody effective. It'd be my pleasure to teach you that.
We have the coin.
That sounds good.
We gotta spend it.
Teach me that.
Aye, as I said, it's a quick slash to the leg. After 2 quick attacks from above, instead of lifting the sword, you unexpectedly attack the knee of your opponent's front leg. Nothing to think about. Quick work, and it's
Up,
done.
up, down.
Now,
Got
come
it.
and try it a few times. You know what? Why not? You've got talent, so keep it up.
Can I clean myself? I'm a little bit bloody. Merchenheim.
Go there. The washing's only going to get wet again. And they try to tell us, I just go to this.
I heard there's a Cuman camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
Aye, down by the pond. What do you want from them, anyway?
They got into a fight in Troskowitz, and the locals want me to go and talk to them.
Just talk, right? Don't you dare do anything to them.
I just want to... Wait, why are you standing up for them anyway?
That's none of your business. But don't start anything with them. They're tough warriors. If you only saw the muscles on them when they're bathing in a pond. Farewell, and maybe wash up a bit, so you don't scare people.
Just a tickle, the voivod. Seems like Aranka was telling the truth.
What do you need, my friend?
Trade.
Show me your wares.
Light mace. Cobbler's kit. What is this? A set of tools for repairing boots and other leather items. Includes a cobberk, hammer piler, pliers, lard wire, rivets. Okay. Maybe I can sell something to him. What I can sell? Not much. I don't really have much to trade, really.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Masa umatanto.
Okay, I gotta eat that cooked meat while it's still not spoiled. Or was it? Freshness 39. Or maybe it's actually bad. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get sickness from it. I think I'm fine. Okay, we're good. Nourishment. Anything +2.
Shine and dunk.
Cottage ruins. Bathing spot. There's supposed to be a quest somewhere here. Gotta speak to someone.
They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday. You're kidding? Who was
Look at
it?
him, that
Some
gacho.
vagabond.
Aranka,
rest
this
his
I
soul.
apologize just
And
like
get
him.
this.
Go and see the
Milabushka
voivod.
says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
You discovered
Somebody
Aranka?
did him in and chucked him into
Who is
the water.
Aranka?
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been...
Aranka.
Oh, it is you, Charges.
What are you talking about?
You are that chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesuno. You came to me, the Terno Gajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes, the one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again, or divide us forever.
What? What's a chavo? What am I supposed to do?
Go and see the voivod, he will tell you more.
I heard there's a Cuman camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
Koda Chacho. They put up tents down near...
I see.
Show me your wares.
Oh, she's a potion seller and recipes. Painkiller brew. Suppress injury effects and reduces how much maximum stamina decreases with health. Nighthawk. Oh, it's better suited to applying to weapons than poisoning food pots. Wait, you can apply this to weapons? Is there a way to apply it? Might be a perk that you have to unlock. Oh. Poisoning cauldrons and applying to weapons. Bane poison recipe. That's a cool one. That's a cool one.
I'd like to do something about that price.
All right, why not?
Do we have a deal?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. Mr. Sgajo, I agree. Pleasure doing
Good.
business. God be with you.
It needs belladonna, amanita muscaria mushroom. Warm wood to the cauldron. Boil for 2 turns. Grind the belladonna. Boil for 1 turn using the bellows. Add the fly agaric to the cauldron. Fly agaric. What is that?
Careful!
Today's a scorcher. The voivod's wife spoke of you. Go there.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is
Another-
left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
Another missing girl.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivod of this camp. One moment she's here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranka has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things, but everything Aranka says is true. Will you help me? Will you help an unfortunate voivode? I will reward you, do not worry.
Well,
I'll
for the
help you.
coin, of course.
I'm sure we'll find her.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika. Where's her tent? Maybe I can find something in there that'll help with the search.
We look to
We need the mud.
everything.
I gotta get my dog.
That's it.
It's probably gonna make this quest easier.
Nothing.
Still, I'd at least give it a try.
Mishto. But don't waste time. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always liked the open air.
Where and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days. We even follow her tracks past her woman's hut and then on towards Apollonia.
You mean Bajana, the herbalist? She didn't advise you?
So
I
far.
do not know the Johanni's name, but I know she does not like nomads. She say she don't know anything, and if she know, she will not tell us. Such disrespect. Pooh! Be bucked.
Voivod, I know it's hard to accept, but could your daughter have been...
No,
But
I said no.
I just mean...
I am voivod, and that means I'm wisest in all camp. I have letter of safe conduct from the king, guaranteeing safety and freedom for my camp. And when I know something, I know it. Tana,
I think I know everything I need to know.
please, find Marika and bring her back.
It all leads us back to... Huh.
Careful!
Always leads back to the herbalist. Let's get them in hand. If my shield will break, it will help. And if we're gonna scatter travel through the woods at night, it's gonna give me a little bit of a buff without a shield. Faster sprinting, less stamina consumption. This is a good one. We can replenish health by just bathing, cleaning. Oh, no. What am I doing? There's nothing here.
Nice scarf. Must have belonged to Marika.
I need the dog for it. 100%. Let's get the mud. He's really close. He's definitely gonna help us with this. If he can track.
Travis Bachtali, I apologize.
Excuse me.
Horse handler.
Balsostejal Candinea.
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
I don't know what to think about it. I've got plenty to worry about myself.
Are you in charge of the horses around here?
Aye, you got that right, Mura. Me and my stallion Dant have all the horses in the region under our thumb and hoof.
All the horses in the region? What does that entail?
You will see for yourself when you bring me one. I will take any horse, as long as it is alive.
Oh, we can get a
Where you
stolen
get
one.
it from is none of my business. I will buy it for all the groschen I can scrounge
Oh.
together.
Oh, I gotta remember
You
that.
found a nice source of income, I'll give you that.
And if you just happen to like the horse so much that you would like to keep it, perhaps because you still go everywhere on foot, I would be happy to teach it to listen to you like a proper Romani man listens to his voivod. For a bit of coin, that is. Of course you will have to pay me, not the horse. It will certainly be cheaper than buying one from those bastards at the stables.
All right. Where should I take the horse?
Put him by the pennants over there.
I'll keep that in mind. Show me your wares.
And he has all of the things you need for it. Gotta find a horse.
Interesting.
Oh shit. Is there then?
What? Mutt, come here. Good boy.
How did he survive? By the woven den. Oh shit. That's a lot of wolves. Your dog basics. Your dog name is Mutt, and if you take good care of him, he'll obey you. Help you while hunting, tracking, even combat. With a low obedience level, Mutt's strength and determination will decrease, and he may ignore some commands. If obedience drops to 0, he will run away, and you'll have to wait until he comes back on his own. You can increase your Mutt's obedience by praising him, feeding him, and generally paying attention to him. It will decrease if he is hit in battle or you don't feed him for a while. Holding X will actually make him attack the person you're looking at. Got it. Got one. We're gonna get a lot of wolf meat after this. Fucker.
Dick! Here, Mutt. Here you go.
Why I can't praise him?
You little flea-ridden furball. Where have you been?
What's that?
Those wolves have turned you wild.
I don't know about that. Can't even they like join? They couldn't join a pack. No way. Usually wolves hunt dogs.
Ah, I'm glad nothing happened to you. I was worried about you. Seriously, there wasn't a moment I didn't think about you. Oh, come here, you cute little monster. What were you thinking? Where did you run off to? I was so worried about you. You can't do things like that to me. Just don't do it again. Next time, stay by my side. Got it? That's good. Because otherwise I'd have to pull you by the ears. Let's go.
Let's see. I can't carry that much. Mended cuirass. Broadsword. Oh yeah. The fuck? 10 cross. Grave gemstone ring.
Here you go. Take it.
It's a charisma drop. Let me think about it. I can repair this sword. Maybe use it because it definitely has better damage. Tier 3. Tier 3 broadsword. Any kits? No. Have to find a stone to prepare it. Suppose I can get to the Kumans later. Let's find a girl. Over encumbered. How much? 8 points. Tier 3. Oh, it's actually a separate slot. Nice. Body plate. How does it look? Ah.
Come here.
Any perks now? Stealth. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats. This will make it easier for you to defeat them conventionally. 20 seconds after that. Okay, let's grab that. And the Helmmaster. Hunt, of course.
Track.
I can't give him the item. Could have given him the scarf that I found. Marika's scarf. Strange. Maybe because I didn't have the mat at the moment when I grabbed it.
Here, Matt. Search.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Jehorovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding! Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his
People.
soul.
And get this. Miller Boschka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Without anyone noticing.
Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain round his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off.
How can you tell how often you have to feed the mutt? Ah, sidekicks. Mutt's obedience 100, current command free. Buff plus 39. Ah, reputation 100.
And didn't even rob him.
That is
Look
strange.
what I have for you.
I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
What's life like among the nomads?
I have been traveling since I was little, and it is all I know. But this is a really nice place, and we have only been here since the spring.
What do you nomads actually do for a living?
Different people do different things. Now, we Roma are mainly craftsmen, traveling blacksmiths and locksmiths, and we do not need much to survive. Also, we know all things about traveling, such as breeding horses, shoeing them, and repairing cartwheels. And what is more, our old Aranka can tell the future and treat the sick, so we get by just fine.
Teach me some of
Maybe
your
this is
language.
like a speech
What do you
skill
want to know?
upgrade.
Let me think. I'm a bold knight, and Sir Hans' courtier.
Let's see if you remember this. Mesom tulo chororo dilina.
Mesum tulo chororo dilina.
Laches, laches. It is like you have been speaking our language all your life. Now you can say it to girls when you meet them.
Something tells me he actually said something different there. Like I have a tiny wiener. It must be some kind of joke. You can't trust from many people, you know. Those nomads aren't trustworthy.
And what about the people here? Are you all one family?
Of course not. But it is as if we were. People need support. Struggling through the world by yourself is neither safe nor enjoyable. But each to their own. The locals are always uptight and do not know how to enjoy life. Then when people come who know how to enjoy life and not just survive, they do not like them.
Teach me something else.
Let us try something polite. Like when you want to compliment someone.
Would that be hard?
Who said that our language is easy? Say after me. Kai tumaro baro balo.
Kai tomorrow baro balo?
Clever lad. Remember that and maybe say it to our voivod. He will be overjoyed to hear it from you.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Golden chalice sells for 200. Nice.
What do you need, my...
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
It is a rich business. I hope she can be found soon. Such a kind girl she was.
Show me your wares.
Can I sell him something heavy? Pair of spectacles, but they were nothing. They weighed nothing. Maybe all of this. This almost spoiled. Some spoiled meat.
Word about the price.
Mir kommen, Freund. Chashoch, Sforzeja, I'm done haggling with you.
Ah, shit.
Masa umatantov.
Wait, I didn't sell him everything.
Scheinen Dank. Was möchte...
What do you
Eppes. Ken...
Much better.
Geld
Now we
ist
can
a
travel.
schöne-
Now we can travel back.
Welt.
Guess it's back to the herbalist.
God be with you. Latches, Balikarab.
Fancy white beard? Who's this?
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
The whole thing's a bit odd, let me tell you. Nobody knows for sure how she went missing or where she went. And the voivode doesn't want to talk about it.
Show me your wares.
He sells a dagger. This will allow me to do stealth kills. So I need that for sure. He sells all kinds of stuff for rogues. Lockpicks. A skill book on stealth. 130. Why not? We need some lockpicks. One costs 10. Let's see, maybe... What can I sell to him? I probably can sell something.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not? Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Let's see. The basics of sneaking. There is only one divine creature in the whole world that could serve as a model of stealth, and that is the cat. If you study its movements properly, you too will one day be able to steal a piece of meat quietly from the plate and eat it in the woodshed. Study. 1 hour.
Gadarsal. What's up, Booch? Nacho Jives, Gajo.
Wait, so it improves each time? How many attempts you can do? Let me check. Stealth. 53 XP. 18%. $27, I see. Valerian. I'm going a little bit the wrong way now.
Track. Here, Mutt.
How's my energy? 88. Amanita muscaria. I think I needed this for the poison. Books. Yeah, Bane poison.
Heal.
Come here.
What was that?
Mutt! Mutt!
Can I get him? Got him. Let's give him a piece.
Here you go. Take it. Sick! Come here!
Let's see, Hellhound. If you have your dog with you, you will appear more threatening and tough to others. This will show in the presence and intimidation skill checks, but also in combat, as enemies are more likely to give up or run away, and if they don't, they'll have a harder time fighting you. Charming companion, plus charisma. When Mutt flees, the time it takes for him to come back. Yeah. I like those perks. Let's see. Plus charisma or threaten. Let's go with Hellhound. Yes. Yep. Survival. Master Cook is very good. Grab that. So you have items that are on the brink of getting spoiled. You can quickly cook them and get back to 100% condition.
Good evening. What do you need?
I'm looking for Marika, and I heard you know her.
Marika. I do know her, but why are you looking for her?
I promised to help her father, the voivod from the nomads camp. He's worried about her.
Well, you helped me, Henry, so I'll help you. Marika was here with her lover.
Oh.
But he was in rough shape. Blood everywhere.
What? Her lover? What happened?
Aye, with Bohush from Samin. Poor girl. She was terribly afraid of something. I begged them to stay
running
here.
for someone.
Said they were in no danger here. But nothing came of it. I went to pick some herbs, and when I came back, they were gone.
Do you know who she was so afraid of?
Everyone, as far as I know. Her own family and the people of Samin.
How come?
Most didn't approve of her relationship with Bohush. Both families took it as an affront to their honor. But that's all I know.
Do you know what happened to them?
Sadly, I don't. Marika was terrified. She didn't want to talk about it at all. And then they were gone.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
Marika told me a few times about a cave chamber in Apollonia. But I've never been there myself.
In Apollonia? That's a long way to go.
At least you can see how scared she was to stay here. I fixed Bahush up the best I could. I hope they made it.
Do you know where exactly it is?
I do. You start from Trotsky and go in the direction where the woodcutters cleared the biggest gap in the forest. The entrance should be somewhere on the right side of the valley. There should be one little rock wedged between two big ones. I remember that because Marika told me that she sometimes feels just as small, like she's stuck between two big worlds.
Thank you. I'll try to find her there.
Well, that's all I know about her, lad.
All right. Thanks for your help.
I guess if you didn't do the herbalist quest line, you would have to do it first. Then she would only tell you. Let's see. What is that on the map? Oh boy. It's from up northeast from Troskowitz. It's quite a way. Still haven't done any main quests. It's insane. He's missing apprentices, but I forgot what he was telling me about. Something about a cart. On the road ahead, you see a dead body and some bandits. They're talking loudly among themselves, clearly pleased with their loot. They're yet to notice you. Stop and decide what to do. 100%. I already know what I'm gonna do. Start by just shooting a bow at that one.
Sick 'em.
You don't want to do that.
Go fuck yourself.
It actually works.
My arm. Jesus. I'm all yours. Fuck it. You're no match for us, fucker. Take that, you
Oh shit. Careful, careful, careful.
I've been waiting for you. Useless. Take that. Show your out, stuff. Damn it. Take that. Didn't see that coming, eh?
Mutt? Why have you got two now?
He ran off because of the damage, I guess.
stand here. It's time you all heard the truth. Close to other. We've survived drought. We've survived
Let's fix the weapons.
plague and fire.
Broadsword.
But now we face a far greater
A razor sharp. 98. I'm gonna repair the hunter sword. Just in case, you know.
All done.
Mud is back.
Heal. Here, Mutt.
You dare piss on something.
Oh, no, no, no.
Damn it, what are you barging in here for?
Sorry. Hmm.
That's right. Just go away.
I'm sorry.
We've survived drought. We've survived flood, plague and fire, and failed armies. But now
You can give it to Mutt.
Here, Mutt.
Eat the evidence. I also need to find an encampment somewhere. There was one. Some kind of house.
Search.
Samin is there. Let's visit Samin. See what's up. There must be some kind of tavern too.
Mutt!
To heal will make Mutt stick close to you, and unless you command him to, he won't join you in combat. I see. That's probably good
You
for
hungry
towns.
beast.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Serene is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you fray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
I guess it was planned so
The
that
old
you
man's
visit the
hired
city
hands.
when you're
A
in drags
lacking
or
in
something.
Manners. We'll soon fix that. I'll get you.
What's that?
Come on. Oh, you wee bastard!
The devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Granddad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the foot.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
You say Radovan sent you, eh? Some trouble with that cart, is it, lad?
Yes. Actually, it seems to have vanished.
My God! Anyway, Lord Sabine should hear whatever it is you want to tell me. But we can't go rousing him at this hour, can we? Come back in the morning. Or at least before noon.
Mm-hmm.
And did anyone see that cart here?
I don't know, Sonny. I don't pay no attention to them wedding arrangements. So I don't know nothing about that. Lord Sameen will know for sure, though. Come in the morning, you'll find out.
All right. I'll come then.
All right. I'll go and get some shut-eye, too. If I can manage it over the racket them drunken Moravians are making.
Is there a spot to stay here? Somewhere? Kettle. Oh. I guess this is the town itself. I've actually gone to the keep. I'm in the keep. Oh, we can rest here.
Beautiful.
That's cool that you can
Beautiful.
stop the frame during animation. It's a new day. Saver snaps. Wait, I gotta equip the dagger, I forgot, but where was it? That is 100%. There we go. My god, look at this. And the music, listen to the music here.
Nice.
Don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not gonna scrap with you again.
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znaimor in Moravia. Lovely country.
Moravia?
All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Oh, you don't like it here?
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are broad, all right. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
You're related to the Semines, if I understood right.
Aye, I wouldn't be here otherwise. My great-grandmother married young Lord Semine's great-uncle. It's not every day that your, first cousin, once removed, gets married.
You're a long way from Moravia. You must hold Lord Semine in high esteem.
My pa holds all his kin in high esteem, so he sends us all over the place. But we didn't have all far to go. We were at a wedding in Rottenburg last week, a wee bit from Yichlava. Before that, it was a bairn's christening at Koschenberg, and another wedding in Dalchin. Then a friendly visit to our kin, the Shellbergs in Kuhlberg. That's all I mind. I haven't been home for 6 months, and I dinna care.
Okay, where's that commander? Still sleeping.
Wait, that's
Oh, it's a horse.
my Pebbles, my girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
So you can either steal a horse and use it and then find your own during the quest. What the hell?
Greetings. What can I do for you?
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not. So you are out of luck.
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Use your head. Do I look like someone who needs a free nag?
Well, no, I suppose you don't.
Yes.
Hmm.
And do you think it's a good idea to make someone like that angry? For a few measly coins?
All right, fine. You can have her, bloody miser. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her. We're gonna miss that one.
Come here!
Hell yeah.
Yes?
Now, what can I do? Can I remember I had a saddle that I probably sold somewhere. Guess I can buy something from him. Codex, player, sidekicks, horse, capacity. What was the button to call horse? Pat your dog or horse?
Good day.
A nag like this couldn't have cost more than 10 groschen and a stale loaf of bread.
She just stands there. I've tried it, it didn't work.
Come here.
It's for the mud. Ah, she follows you, I see. So, to call the dog, you hold it. To call the horse...
What would you like?
What do you have for sale?
It's quite expensive. Holy. Help control the horse when riding fast or in the heat of battle. Their purpose is, of course, not to torment the animal. The individual spikes are therefore blunted. Probably need those. Norman saddle, 500. Holy shit. Prague saddle. Versatile saddle with reinforced cantle. It extends the horse's carrying capacity only modestly, but effect on its speed is also negligible.
Word about the price.
Sure, why not?
How's this?
That's almost an acceptable price. Almost. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
How do I apply it? Ah, move to horse, I see. Maybe like that?
Come here.
You're my doggy, eh? Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Here, mutt.
Where's that fella?
Great. That's a good one.
happened? Why are you all covered in blood?
I'm here.
Right. Come on, then. We'll go to Lord Sameen and you can tell him everything.
And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has
Wait,
work to do.
was it him who gave me the
All right,
shield
take Henry with you if you
previously?
want. So long as he doesn't slow us down.
I probably met him
you, sir.
around the other city. It probably was him who gave me the shield.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
No, that's all. But we should get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard, then.
How's my status? Nourishment is down. We gotta eat. What do we have? A little bit of this. I don't have +2.
Interesting.
God bless you.
How's my sword? Wait. 98.
That bother gave you a pasting, Yurko? Ah, bollocks. He just got lucky, the wee bastard. If gnarly old gnarly hadn't shown up, I'd have given him such a pasting.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
With all due respect, sir, I wouldn't want to offend your relatives.
Don't worry, they're my wife's relatives. I see what you're getting at. So how did this little brawl of yours end up?
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
All right.
Be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir.
It's probably a good
If you'll
place
excuse
to
me,
practice
I'll
that
explain
master
some
strike.
things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
That won't be necessary. I've got all I need.
Well, all right. But it never hurts to have something in reserve. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Ah, it only works with the sword, right?
Henry, come here.
Sucker.
Henry,
Bandage,
come
quick.
here. What do you say, son? Whew. You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Gnarly shield. Isn't better? No, it's actually... It's worse. Probably just put it on the horse. Oh, no, what am I doing? This goes here. Mm-hmm. Wait, my gloves are broken? Never mind. Capacity 158.
Ah, I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village.
Perks. Perks. At night we have a +2 bonus on strength, agility, vitality, and +3 bonus on stealth. Getting that for sure. Nightcrawler.
But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena and some meat.
Strange dogs won't react to you by barking, just growling. Uh-huh. Let me get... Charming companion. Yes.
It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Skalitz, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's true.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Man, now I'm thinking how I started here in drags, running around dirty, everyone calling me a bum, a vagabond, and now we're here with Sir Jan Semine, or Semine, riding on horses.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
Good boy. Good boy. Aye, come here.
$70 billion. Okay.
Hey! We've been looking for you! Halt!
What the hell?
I said surrender!
What is this?
Piss off! That's quite enough! Pacify him! Quick!
I'll hack you up like you show your stuff! Go fuck yourself!
Here, I
You should have yielded! Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory!
Oh shit.
Hey! Didn't see that coming, eh? Punishment by the blade, my favorite!
Killing the bailiff!
Son of a bitch! Christ, I'm hit! You wanna try me? You murderer! Show what you're made of!
Take that fucker out, damn it! Too slow. You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory. Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard. Help me with this dog!
Go back. Otherwise, Lord Selling and the captain will leave you
The
behind.
pillory's too good for me. I'll chop you up on the spot.
Got them all. Easy. I guess I'm outlaw now. No. Let's reload. I'll have to, I guess, go to jail. Take some punishment. Man. I should hide everything that I stole on my horse. Let's see. Do I have anything stolen? Everything is in the clear. Alright.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Fucking hell! Curva, I'm wounded.
What are you... God, anyway, but take...
I will.
And see... Sir...
True enough.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ah, I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Samid. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
Hmm. I don't know which one to get. Let's get Unbreakable. Swords. What was opening strike? If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone your opponent isn't blocking, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. Let's get a upgrade of that. Or no, let's get Saber attack. You need sabers for this. No, let's get opening strike too.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
There you are! Halt! Surrender! And don't
All
try to
right,
get
all
away.
right. You caught me. I surrender.
You're a wanted man. It's time to pay for your crimes. For those brawls and everything else.
How much? I'm gonna pay the fine.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
I'm gonna steal more
Now
gold
show me
anyway.
what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
Well, well. What do we have here? This is obviously stolen. I'm confiscating it. All right. That, along with indulgence, should be enough. But I don't want to see anything like that again.
What did he get from me? Oh, gold badges. My badges, man.
Why are you still here? I wouldn't want that, man, if someone gave it to me for free.
So, that makes it and I'm
all right.
And Henry,
As you...
What do I need to pay indulgence 1k? In which town? Wait, what? Tack off. Oh god. Takov is bad.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semin is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand.
Get a hand that goes through the stand. Nothing big. It happens. It happens.
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you.
I actually didn't
But
notice
to tell
it
you the
until
truth,
you've mentioned it.
I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why is that?
Well, they might
because it was
look
a
like
different
butter
angle.
wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
To be fair, you can find him potentially in a different spot during this dialogue.
That'll be all. Thanks.
All right.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
I didn't say a word about you, sir.
There's a good lad. And what about the cart?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum! Let's hurry! To Yichin!
Sir, I can send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Just gotta check something.
Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that. Sure, sir. If they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was fit.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere.
Or something happened.
Like you don't again?
They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
Maybe we're gonna pick up the pace or something, fellas? Oh, they removed the fella that was hanged here on the tree. I found a poacher and ratted him out to the bailiff. He was hanged here. Maybe they actually moved the bodies to the cemetery? I wonder.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well,
Guess
that's
we have
what
to
we
find
have
some
a youngster
tracks.
for, isn't it? Off you go.
Investigate the area of the crossroads by the cemetery.
Mutt!
Good boy. Good boy.
Here, Mutt!
Maybe he saw something.
Hail Mary.
Did you see a cart drive through here by any chance?
All the time, friend, from Troskovich to Yitchin and back. Sometimes even a slow cart with a dead body.
I'm looking for a cart loaded with goods from the blacksmith. Probably moving fast.
Now that you mention it, I do recall something of the like. They even dropped a sack of charcoal. When you go out of the cemetery onto the road, you should see it right there on the right-hand side.
Take care, sir.
I'm Henry. And you must be the local gravedigger, right?
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place, are you? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
No, I'm more interested in the grave-digging profession as a whole.
Ah, once you try it, you'll never want to do nothing else till the day you die.
He spent too much time with the dead, I guess.
You got a big cemetery here. Pretty nice, too.
Ain't it? But being the gravedigger, I'll never have a place of my own here. They'll throw me by the wall like a dog and bury me without ceremony. But when I'm dead, I won't care. If it was up to me, I'd even bury the suicides in hallowed ground. We're all equal before death and the Lord. This game of better and worse places of final rest don't count for nothing.
What's the story with the dead people?
The story? They're dead. What more is there to tell?
But you said there's been a lot of people dying around here recently, right?
Well, it ain't usual for people to get off by the cartload out here in the sticks, if you ask me. What do you reckon?
I don't know. Hadn't really thought about it that way.
That might be the reason, then, hey?
What?
Look, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying there's a lot of people dying. If things keep up like this, I'll be out of work in no time. There'll be no one left to bury.
Being a gravedigger must be a lonely job, eh? What are your duties?
Funny a young lad like you is so interested in grave digging. Not something you see every day.
Henry's
Well, I'm only asking.
a special kind.
No real reason.
That figures. Youngsters these days wouldn't know hard work if it bit 'em on the arse. It's no wonder I can't find any help.
Are you offering me a job?
No. I'm giving you a warning. You ain't cut out for this trade.
And how do you know that?
You've got that look. I can spot it a mile away.
Could you be more specific?
You just aren't cut out for it, and that's that. A gravedigger needs passion. A sense of duty ain't enough. It's a service, a labour of love, and the meaning of life all in one, lad.
All right.
I'm not from these parts, and I've seen a few conciliation crosses around here. What do they mean?
The same as where you come from, I reckon. They mark spots where the sins of man came to be regretted later.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Aye, like when a fella buries an axe in someone's head over something stupid and then comes to regret it. Or if the law sees to it that he regrets it. The sinner then has to erect a conciliation cross to mark the site of his evil deed.
Where does he get the cross from?
Where do you think? From me.
You're in charge of that too? Stone cutting?
I know how to cut a cross out of stone. And what of it? With the soft sandstone around here, it's child's play.
So they're all your work?
I wish. I've only sold 2 or 3 recently. Most of these here are right old. You might find a few stories about them in the village chronicle what's kept at the rat house. All I know is a young fella once jumped off the cliffs near Takoff, and folks say the place is cursed.
Do you know any more stories?
Aye, I do, but I'm not telling you any. I'm not an old fishwife.
Conciliation crosses.
Have you been a gravedigger your whole life? Have you ever thought of changing your trade?
I did think about it once, if I'm honest. I wanted to be a knacker in Yitchin, but some fool with friends in high places got the job, though he can't even tell a shovel from a spade. That really pissed me off, so I said, fuck it. Why might I want to dig graves for people who don't appreciate my craft?
So you've always been here otherwise?
And what of it? Do you think I get bored here? Not recently, I don't. But I think I told you that already.
Unfortunately, I had to bury both my parents recently.
My condolences, lad.
Thank you. I just don't know if it was done right.
Did you witness their deaths?
Unfortunately. They were killed in front of my eyes.
Oh, I understand that's never easy. But if you closed their eyes and buried them in consecrated ground, you've nothing to worry about.
I dug their grave next to our smithy. We didn't have a church in our village.
Well, that can't be avoided sometimes. Don't let it bother you. As long as you picked the spot with good intentions, that's all that matters. I'm certain their souls went straight to heaven. You needn't worry. You did everything right, lad.
Oh, that's nice of him to say. I love where this conversation has gone.
But seriously, Ignatius, tell me about yourself.
Gravedigger, knacker, snorter's constant companion, and lover of colourful sunsets, all in
See,
one
he's
man.
living a simple life and enjoying it.
You've nearly got more titles than the Emperor himself.
Well, I have been doing it for almost 40 years now. The bailiff pays me well, in coin and sometimes in goods.
Sounds appealing.
Not all that glitters is gold, lad. A gravedigger's got it hard, and so does a knacker. I pick up dead animals on the side of the road. That's the knacker's job. You could say I have a knack for it. That's why people say I'm unclean. If I had children, they wouldn't be allowed to marry anyone besides an executioner or a gravedigger. It's so ingrained in folk. A fella takes care of things they wouldn't want to handle themselves, and this is how they repay him.
Doesn't make any sense.
Can't even go to the
True.
tavern no more. God be with you.
God, okay, what was the mission? Find some tracks. He said something about to the right of the entrance. I should find some charcoal. Maybe this. Probably talk to him like for an hour.
You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
I also forgot to find a girl here nearby. Marika.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar, right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look
I think I
back along
saw
the
a
road.
tracks
Maybe
behind
it fell
us.
in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Right here. What is this?
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by the
Apollonia.
bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Beautiful.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running
Apollonia.
around here as a young lad.
Marika was
not
headed
me.
somewhere around
This
here.
place
I
always
could have the
gave
dog
me the
sniff for a
shivers.
scarf.
God's truth.
Maybe he'll lead me
I ain't
somewhere.
got only
That's so
good
cool that
memories
it's
of
so
it.
linked together. That quest
Got
and
my
this
legs
one.
stuck in a crevice a bit further
Man,
on.
it's kind of insane.
Trapped there all night I was. Shitting
It's
myself.
crazy how some quests are just intertwined like that.
The folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you,
I hear
Captain,
someone.
there isn't much I'm afraid of. When that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils, holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Oh.
It's true about them devils, sir.
Shh. Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
So I have to climb. Go to scouting.
Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing. Stumble's a priest. Uncle is a drunken old fool who claims he was a priest. He can't even quote one psalm. Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than
Those
Stumble
definitely
if
aren't
he
the
was a
blacksmith's
priest?
hands.
Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs?
What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me all these pictures and taught me a lot.
I Stumble with a...
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Yeah, it's a
Someone
good
could go back
spot
up
to
top
shoot them with
and
bow
try to take one of them
or
down
crossbow.
with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it, too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
You two are arseholes. I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't right having a pair.
Okay, let's see.
She might be hexed, or maybe a witch. You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange. Even my uncle had a pair like that.
Your ass off. Nice hit.
Let's go.
We're going to gut you.
Get it.
Good. You finished.
This day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Well, we can't ask them now.
Oh, well. That's how it goes sometimes.
But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you
True.
were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Give me a moment.
Hurry up,
Yeah, give me a
lad.
moment to rob the corpses. I hope you don't mind. A weak marigold decoction. Healing. Yes, please. You, sir? Moonshine. Where's the other fella? With my arrows in the back. Coins or pommel? Oh.
We can get going.
That's just grand. Let's go then.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horseshit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't have saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Crossbow.
What are you gaping at? At them!
All right.
Hammer them, man!
Let's dance.
Hey, get him! What?
We'll finish this quickly.
Do it!
We'll kick your ass!
Watch out! He's trying some tricks!
Show us the way, you wretch!
Nice strike. You should have fucking stayed out of it. Amen
fucked.
to you.
I need a bandage, quick.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
That's why I do what I do.
Doggo.
Come here!
I'm still from a noble family. With your
Search.
you can't just
Like a scarf.
I didn't want to nick the car, honest.
Which way did he go? That way.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles.
It's a leverage.
People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff.
Yes.
All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away, and I don't know, well, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds?
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right. Let's go.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You deserved it.
80 groschen.
Now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
What's going to happen with that pair?
You mean Radovan's hands? We'll see. The one that ran for it, it's clear with him. The other fellow was tied up, so who knows what went down. Maybe he was innocent. Gnarly'll have a word with him, and we'll see what he tells us.
Let's put it in a word.
Sir, Venza surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him.
Well, it's nice that you promised him, but I'm the one who'll decide on the fate of that scum, and it's quite clear to me.
All right. That's all right, thanks. I want to take a look around here first.
Suit yourself, but be on the alert. Gules isn't the only one making trouble in these parts, and stop by Semine sometime. Gnarly will take you under his wing and teach you a thing or two.
Report to the blacksmith. Alright. Let's see. Mine are still better, in better shape. A helmet called a bassinet forged from a single piece of sheet metal. In this basic form it has no bretetché or clap visor. Therefore does not protect the warrior's face. Oh, that's good. Actual material. Blue dye, the first of the line of demonic dyes? What the hell? Probably can rest here, let's see. 77, yeah. Let's break camp.
Come here! Aye, come here. Here, Matt. Search.
Will he actually follow? Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow, look at this place. Some kind of cross.
Oh no. Someone must have walked this way badly injured.
I found him.
You must be Marika.
I? Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly. Well, at least he sent you and not my prala. They wouldn't not even bother talking.
Your brothers? Why would they not bother talking?
They take after dead. At least Geza. He's hot-blooded.
The Voivod's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor, so my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying there must be wedding or Bohush will pay.
The Voivod himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and tortured. Voivod get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger. Then left him in the
Some
forest.
kind of just miscommunication,
Lucky I
basically.
found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
That's not what the Voivod told me.
I think he's ashamed how far it has gone. His honor will not let him do anything. He's a hothead sometimes.
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bohush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother
I
at
might
the
have
camp?
something.
She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
I think I can help him myself.
You?
Well, have some potions.
I've read a lot about cases like this.
Never mind your books. My ma, she can really help people.
All right. I'll go to the camp and ask your ma for advice.
I need amulet from Dad. It is Chohahuno, magical. It protects anyone who wears it around neck. If Dad give it to me, I will come back. With Bohush.
Do you think he'll go for it? If he let your brothers do this to Bohush, why would he help him all of a sudden?
He'd do it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry, I did not go from home with nothing. But Dad must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now. I found this scarf in the camp. I think it's yours.
Aye, that's my favorite. Bohush gave it to me. Thank you.
How's Bohush doing?
It keeps changing. He is delirious for a while, then he is unconscious.
Maybe this was his
I can
time.
only pray to the Blessed Virgin that he will recover.
If I don't do it quickly, he might perish. Game saved even. And it's not a enemy camp. It doesn't have a checkpoint. Alright, I think we're gonna leave it here and figure it out tomorrow.